What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back and checking the video out. I got to get back splitting wood, but first things first, this wood has got to be stacked. I need to measure it to get an accurate measure for the how much can a truck hold video, and it's just becoming a big mess. So before it gets completely out of hand, I'm going to go ahead and stack it. And if you've been following along, you know I'm waiting on wood chip mulch. I'll worry about that later. So here we go. I'm going to speed this up while I stack it. Okay, that was fast. Now that that's done, I'm going to get back into splitting wood and getting some exercise. I do want to mention though that I have done a preliminary measurement on that stacked wood out of my one truckload of wood in a standard size truck, and it is longer than a face cord. 8 feet is I'm about 2 feet longer than 8 feet, so I'm already at about a face cord. It's a little short of 4 feet. My fence is a 4-foot fence, and that wood is sitting up on pallets, so it's just to the top of the fence, and it needs to come up another 6 or 8 inches to be 4 feet tall, but the pile is probably 10 to 12 feet long. So I'm already at about a face cord, and I have several wheelbarrows left to split. So I did a pretty good job loading the truck. I mean, I packed it in there really tight, filled all the air spaces and gaps, and I didn't mound it way up like a big triangle pyramid out of my truck or anything. I already talked about that. I have a hard tonneau lid on my truck, so I can't really do that, and I have to travel on the interstate, so that wouldn't really be safe for me. I have it's a pretty long ride to the wood yard, so I wouldn't want to risk that, getting too crazy. But that's a pretty good load. I mean, I'm looking at over a face cord, I think, so we'll see what it ends up here, in a few days or so when I'm finished splitting it all. Some of this stuff I made the decision to go ahead and split it down smaller than I normally would, and that's because of that hickory that I dealt with in the last video. So I have quite a few large chunks or all-nighters or Yule logs or whatever you want to call them, and because of that I went ahead and split some of them down pretty small to just to make sure that I have a good mix, and it'll dry really fast, and then I'll have lots of good, nice, small, manageable sticks of firewood to throw in on top or around those larger chunks.